Now, you might think that I have the Kawai plugged into some sort of drum module or a computer to trigger the drum sounds, but really, the Kawai is doing that all on its own. So I'll tell you how you do it. As you know, there's a metronome. Excuse me. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Let's turn the piano off and unhook the cable in the back here. Turning the piano back on. This is the Kawai ES110, by the way. How's an assortment of pianos, electric pianos, organs, strings, xylophone, all your usual sounds. There's only like 13 of them or something. But did you know that there's also that drum kit in there too? So when we press these two buttons together, as it says on the panel here, yeah, it's the metronome. And you can change the time signature by holding down metronome, and it's one of these keys, and you can speed it up by pressing, holding down the metronome button and pressing that lowest B key to speed it up, or the lowest A key, which is the lowest of the whole piano, to slow down the time of the metronome. But pressing the metronome and pressing these keys up here, you can change it from that metronome sound to a drum beat. Something like that. Anyways, wouldn't it be nice if you could make your own drum beat? And you can. First thing you have to do is to turn the local off. So pressing and holding the function mode button, I think it's this key. Oh yes, now nothing's playing anymore. Next, you hold the function button and press this key. That turns multi-timbral mode on. Next, let's plug in our Midi out to our Midi in. You see, I have this cable, just a regular Midi cable, 5 pins, and you plug the out into the in. Now it's important to make sure the local is turned off, because otherwise we're going to have a MIDI loop feedback thing, and that will destroy everything. So now it's with local off, it's decoupled the sound engine from the keys. So now it's only sending out information without it affecting its own sound engine, which means that now that I've got the out plugged into the in, it's resumed controlling itself again. But with multi-timbral mode on, the drums by default, according to the MIDI standard, is set to channel 10, which we should set our piano to. So we have MIDI channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the A below middle C. So we'll move function and this key. Now we're controlling its drum kit. And there's some blank keys at the very bottom and the very highest, but that's cool. Which means that you can make this control the drums, use a MIDI splitter and have somebody else come into the bottom of this thing and do piano. Or you can put this back to MIDI channel 1, have this be the piano, and have an external device from the MIDI out plugged into the MIDI in on channel 10. This will become the drum kit. And it'll all come out of the native speakers in the Kawai. And yeah, that way you can, oh boy, there's all sorts of things you can do. You can have one guy be an organ, one guy be the drum kit, one guy be the piano, and it all from this one keyboard that on the face of it looks very basic, but with this multi-timbral mode, oh boy, the possibilities.